Good morning, children. Today I'll be doing the Unit 2 lesson for the second class students. The Unit 2 is Cork and the Sun. So before we proceed to the lesson, before I read the lesson, there is a small exercise for you all to do at home. So this thing, as you can see in Unit 2, they have given some animals out here, children. And on the options they are given the type of noises that the animals make. So roar like a lion. So this, if you all were in class, I would have done an activity with you, like I would have told you all to make noises of animals that most prominently, many children can imitate many animals. I would have told you to make noises. Now roar like a lion, dash like a horse. What does a horse do? A horse doesn't roar, a horse doesn't move, a horse neighs. So you have to look for the correct option given out here and fill it up in your textbook. So when you, I've already written for your homework in the textbook. I've written in your English textbook. Please do the fill in the blanks with the cries of the animals, page 18 and 19. So what I'm talking about, it is the same thing which is given in your English textbook. So you can do that as your homework in the textbook itself. So they have given dash like a duck. What does a duck do? A duck quacks. What? Dash like a dog. What does a doggy do? Dog barks. Dash like a pig. A pig grunts. A pig grunts. Then dash like a goat. What sound does a goat make? A goat bleats. A goat bleats. A snake hisses. A cow moos and chirp like a sparrow, and then chatter like a monkey. These are the different sounds that animals make. They talk to each other in their own language. So I would like you to just write the fill up the blanks in lesson in the Unit 2, page number 18 and 19, and you all can write it and keep it in your textbook itself. Need not send the homework to miss. Now I will read a small lesson. It's about the cock and the sun. The children, you all know that the cock is it's found among the hens. It's got a red color comb over here, and it crows in the morning. Crows in the morning means it makes a noise in the morning. That noise wakes up everybody. A cock is very regular to crow in the morning. So it's a story on how the cock crows. Okay, so I'll read the story out to you, and then we'll go on to the words meaning of the lesson. The cock and the sun. Once the sun wanted to meet all the animals and birds in the forest to know them personally. Now the sun is a big giant orange ball in the sky. So this sun wanted to meet all the animals in the forest. He wanted to know them personally. He asked them to gather near the big rock in the forest at 6 o'clock in the next morning. So he told everybody, I want to know who you are all. So I want to meet you all. So you all have to gather near the big rock at 6 o'clock in the morning. The leaves were happy to hear the sun would be out, but the animals had their own views. They started expressing their ideas. In the morning, it was a turn of the beautiful peacock to start a discussion. So what happens, children? When the sun comes out, the plants, they bear beautiful flowers. So plants smile with bearing flowers. Everyone is very happy because the sun is out. They'll get the warmth, they'll get light, everything. All the plants, animals were happy, but there were some animals who wanted to start a discussion, out of which the peacock came forward first. The peacock says, "Mr. Donkey, please don't wait for me. It is very cold. I want to warm myself up. I will sleep for a while." So the peacock tells the donkey, "Don't come and wake me up in the morning, because I still want to sleep. I want to sleep a little while more because it's very cold. I like to be warm, so I want to sleep a little while." There are some children who don't get up early in the morning. There are some children who get up early in the morning and go, they go to play, run, jump. So the peacock was a lazy bird, so it didn't want to get up early in the morning. Donkey, Why do you think I plan to go right now? The sun may not come out at 6 o'clock. I will slowly get ready and go. I will go at 8 o'clock. Children, the donkey again says, why should I go at 6 o'clock? I will go at 8 o'clock. The sun is not going to come out at 6. So I have a little more time. So don't tell me to come out early. The bee says, so then I think I can collect some honey before I start. Later I will attend the meeting. So all these animals are making their own timings. They are giving their own excuses. They are saying their own reasons why they don't want to come early in the morning. So the bee says, okay, in the meantime I can collect some more honey. I will attend the meeting later. The parrot says, let me go to the field and collect some food grains first. There are so many fruits to be tasted. I will also reach by 8 o'clock. So the parrot, the green color parrot even is telling, why should I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning? I will to come at 8 o'clock. I will come there. First I will go to the fields, collect some food, and then I'll come on my own sweet time. Elephant says, yes, my first work is to take a bath. I will go to the river, which is quite far. Is anybody interested in coming with me? The elephant says, even I will go and have a bath and then I will come for the meeting. Why should I come early? My first work in the morning, as soon as I get up, is to have a bath. I will go take a bath and then I'll come for the meeting. The lion says, I would rather go by myself. I am the king of the forest. Other animals should gather first. I will come after all of you. So the lion says, who am I? I am the king of the forest. I have the right to come late. You all go first, you all attend the meeting, you all be there ready for the meeting, and then I will come after you all. The fox says, I am the chief minister, I will go with the king. So the fox is giving another excuse. He doesn't want to be there on time at 6 o'clock. So he says, okay, I am the chief minister of the forest, so I will go along with the king. I am not coming earlier than that. Owl, you think of who should go first, but do you know how tired I am? I am busy catching mice the whole night. I want to take rest now. So what does the owl say? Owl is a night bird, children, which only hunts in the night. So obviously when a person is awake all night, definitely in the morning he is definitely not going to get up early in the morning and do any work. So the owl says, since I was hunting for food all night, I am not going to come for the meeting because I want to rest. When the sun rose in the sky, only a cock was waiting for him. The cock, who was not interested in such talk, had arrived in time. So the next day when the sun rose up in the sky, who was waiting for him, children? The cock. The cock was the only person who was waiting for the sun. He was habituated to rise early and wait for the sun. He did the same that day too. Slowly all the other animals and birds gathered after an hour. So who was the only person waiting for the sun? It was the cock, because it is in his habit. He is the one who rises along with the sun. He will crow and he will make sound to tell everybody it's early morning, all have to get up. The sun was very happy and praised the cock for his punctuality. All the animals and birds felt ashamed. They had not expected the turn of events in this way. The sun also announced a reward. When the sun rose up in the morning, he saw the cock was waiting there for him. The only animal, the only bird that was waiting was the cock. So the sun was very happy. He said, this was not expected by the cock. So in this manner, I will reward him. I will give him a prize because he was so punctual. The sun says, from now on, the cock will welcome me every morning. Here is your reward. And then he placed a crown on the cock's head. It came to be known as the comb. Even today the cock crows as the sun rises. His grand comb is also attractive. So children, you all know the cock has a red color comb on the top. See this thing, red color comb? This is on the head of the cock. So that was a reward given by the sun. He placed a crown on the cock's head. So in that manner the cock gets up early morning, it makes noise, people come to know it's early morning. So the cock is the first person who sees the sun rising and it always makes noise, which was given to the cock. The reward which was given to the cock was a crown which he carries on his head, and early morning, soon as the sun rises, he is the one to inform everybody that the sun has risen. So this small lesson on how the cock gets a reward for being punctual. He been punctual and he been very prompt in his rising up in the morning. The sun rewards him with things. So now we come to, after this lesson, children, we come to these words and meanings which you have to write in your classwork note. They are, first word is gather. Gather means come together. You might be listening to your teachers. Your teachers will say, all the children come together, gather together, come here, go there, come together. So when they say come together, means they gather. You gather all the crowd together with you. Next is the word praise, P-R-A-I-S-E. Praise is admire a person. You admire your friend for her dressing style, you admire your friend's handwriting, you like your teachers, the way your teachers dress up, you admire how the teachers dress up. So all that comes, you praise means admire, you admire something, you like the look of it. Punctuality, punctuality means being in time. Your teachers might be telling you, children, be in time, come to school on time, go back home in time, don't wander around. So all this is, it brings a character of punctuality in you, where you learn to be in time for certain things. Next is place. Place means keep. I can tell any child, place this book on the table. Then you'll take the book and you'll keep it on the table. I tell, place your water bottles on the windowsills. Then you take your water bottles and place it on the windowsill. So place means keep, to keep something in a place. Reward means obviously a prize. When you write good, your handwriting is good. When you say a good rhyme very nicely, everything here. You know, father gives you prizes, father gives you rewards, he awards you with some prize. When you score well in your lessons, you are given a prize. So reward means prize. So children, this words meaning, you have to write it in your homework note also, 5 times and steady. This words meaning you can take a pic and send it to Rohana Miss, and plus you have to write unit 2, the cock in the sun, words meaning, and you have to write this in the classwork note. These 5 words meaning in the classwork note, plus to write it 5 times in your rough note and study it, and you can send Rohana Miss the homework on WhatsApp number. Okay children, thank you.